Okay, hello, welcome to a little oracle. I'm Bella. The other day I had a dream that I found a card, the Ace of Wands, and I had never seen it before. It wasn't from a deck or something, it was just something, but it looked like a torch, like Statue of Liberty style. No other way to describe it really. And I don't know, there's just been a lot of messages coming through lately. I just figured I would give a rundown and a quick reading. I don't really want to do a long reading today, so I'm not going to do that. Some other symbols that came up are crickets. I'm deeply afraid of crickets. I don't like crickets. Or I guess I was deeply afraid of crickets as a child. I was hanging out with a cricket the other day and I was fine. So it's something about that. It's something about like fear. It's also like about the moon. And it's about rabbits. There's a lot of rabbit energy coming through. I took it sort of to mean that like, I don't know, the moon and the rabbit, it gives me this like pregnant energy, not necessarily being physically pregnant, but like pregnant as in like the energy is pregnant and something is about to happen. But I don't know what it is. It's quite a confusing energy. It's the rabbit energy, you know, you sort of hear it on the wind and you run. Prey feeling. Okay. Also, it's a lot of underworld energy. I did like a coffee situation. I don't know if you can see this, but to me it literally looks like a huge like bird track. And then here it looks like a toad, like coming out of mud. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just giving me like aquatic animal energy, but also amphibian energy. So like world crossing energy. Then I have this other cup with the coffee. There's a lot of coffee. There was some stuff in here. I'm seeing like a big eagle. There's a waterfall of bones in here. I thought that was cool. That's like very, I have no explanation for that. Okay. It's something about ears, like the rabbit. It's about like listening. I was listening to this song today. It's like a confessional style song, right? But then like the confession truly shocked me. Like my jaw was on the floor. Like I was truly shocked by the gravity of her admission of guilt. It was like she admitted to like cheating with her friend's like partner, her longtime partner. I was like, oh my God, that's crazy. Yeah. Okay. But then I was like, that's brave that she admitted it on the song. And it's a great song. Like she made a great song out of it. Also like prehistoric creatures. Like I was seeing a lot of dinosaurs in the coffee grounds. I don't really know what that means, but I took it to mean like underworld energy, as in like the underworld is literally everything that's under us. So that is to say everything that's been on the earth and died before us. So that's intriguing. The waterfall of bones. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Also, I got the word clueless and the word nostalgia. So clueless is in, as I said, I'm clueless as to what this energy is, or as to what's gonna happen. Oh, the Queen of Cups. Okay. The Queen of Cups, and then we have this card at the bottom of this deck, which is from this deck. It says Demon. If the divine is with us, who can be against us? It's so interesting. It's the snake biting it, but it's sort of a, I don't know, it's like a blessed bite, right? Or it's reminding me of a book that I read in college, actually, Gun Island by Amitav Ghosh, who I actually just saw something about because he posted an Instagram picture with this painting of Zohran Mamdani. So, okay. Anyway. But in his book, Gun Island, there's like, somebody gets bitten by this really poisonous snake, and it sets off this chain of events that's sort of like very like, it's very connected to the environment and like the spirits. It's, and history though. It's also like a history commentary on like climate change, now that I'm remembering. And there's this fun character in it, a professor character, an Italian lady professor character who like talks to ghosts, I believe. And she's sort of like this like wise figure sort of pushing the events forward. She dies at the end. She transforms at the end. The end is crazy. There's actually like a magical Yamaya-esque figure, or that's how it was presented to me. I'm sure it has something to do with deities from the part of the world he's writing about as well, but it's sort of like a powerful water spirit. So, I don't know, intriguing. And then there's like dolphins. Like, it's very magical at the end. It takes like a really magical twist at the end. It's fun. Oh, so maybe that's what's gonna happen. We're at the magical twist part. Okay, so it's like, oh, it's like a vision. You had a vision and it bit you like the snake. Intriguing. Let's get another card. The vision, or, okay, judgment. Ooh. And the Queen of Pentacles. I'm doing it like that. I'm pulling it and then taking from the back. So it's like there's a rhythm to it. Like you have to go to the front and then go to the back and then like that and that. That's how you get something to be symmetrical, actually. Anyway, okay. Judgment. It is neither law nor can be, I suppose. And it's like being freed from like these handcuffs. Would you say manacles? I'm not quite sure. But that's the word that's coming to mind. Anyway, these are sort of spiritual, or they're coming from the clouds, right? It's like a light sort of vocal energy coming up through my chakras. Judgment. Yeah, there's a freedom in allowing ourselves to pass judgment. I'm trying to remember more about the book, honestly. Like, it seems like relevant. It's like two queen figures, but that's not what it's about. I think it's about like two sides of yourself. Because I was taking from the front and then taking from the back of the deck. Yeah, it's, I don't know, it's saying something about letting go of like judgment of your past selves and using it as like fertilizer, essentially, or like to use it as the earth would to perpetuate itself, you know? Okay. The Queen of Pentacles. Wisdom is of greater force than destiny. It's also about transformation, because it's the snake wisdom. It's the snake medicine. It's about skin shedding, being instinctual, close to the earth, transforming. But it's also like, it's fiery, right? I don't know anything about Kundalini, but I know it's represented by a snake sometimes. And it's about like, not about, but fire is involved. Oh, that's interesting. It's like there's a snake rising from this fire here and biting you. Oh, so maybe it was like some sort of like Kundalini-esque awakening that you had. And in the process, I don't know, it's like judgment, but I'm seeing like two like pieces of stone like switch places. I don't know what that means. Judgment. Yeah, it's almost like you're coming around to a new way of seeing yourself, like you're circling back. Yeah, I guess that's about the snake eating its tail. Or yeah, it's like you're learning like the wisdom of the self is an infinite loop. Like if like relying on the wisdom of others will always be insufficient, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. Oh yeah, it's about the sacral chakra though. Like I've been getting a lot of Imogen. Okay, so that's like an accidental creation, because I believe that was like a typo, or Shakespeare invented that name because it was a typo. Four of Cups in reverse. Missed opportunities in reverse. It's like that wasn't even an opportunity, it was a mistake. What's the opposite of a missed opportunity? I don't know, embracing every mistake, I guess. That's interesting. That's nice. That's a nice philosophy. That's good. That's good for your brain. Okay. So I'm a little mad at the deck because they put the Knight of Pentacles out, which always confuses me. It always confuses me. That's what I said though, the energy is confusing. I'm confused. So it's this Knight of Pentacles energy, this incoming, it's a harvest energy as well too, but it's an incoming, I don't know, I want to say message. Pages are more messengers though. It's like, I don't know. It has this necklace here. It reminds me of those like Italian signet rings. Like, anyway. But it's like it has something carved into it. That's interesting. Yeah, here's the moon. So that's here. That's here. I love this moon card. It has this phrase on it, ex luna scientia, from the moon knowledge. I love that. Oh no, it's like revelatory energy, but oh, what does it mean? Okay, I'm gonna pick up the other deck now. I found this pigeon feather. Nostalgia. Yeah, that's the energy of the Six of Cups, nostalgia. Or yeah, maybe nostalgia for a certain time in your life, like when you were being the Knight of Pentacles and you like, I don't know, felt you were moving. Maybe you're feeling stuck. The Hanged Man, yeah. Whatever it is you were moving towards before you got bit by the snake and then I had to deal with all that, is the opposite of a missed opportunity. mistake to be embraced. I don't know, but I feel like it's also coming. Like, is it coming? Five of Swords in reverse. Ow. Ow. It's hurting my stomach. Or it's like a pain in your sacral chakra. Or like it's very like, or it's like menstrual, like, or like your womb sheds like a snake as well, like, and that's what your period is. And it's painful. It is painful. Or that's interesting. We have this crab here as well, which is also like this amphibious. I think amphibious is the right word. But it can go in the water and go on the shore. Also, there's something about it that's hard to see, right? The moon, it's sort of elusive. Or if you sort of go toward a crab, it just sort of, it can disappear into the sand and you won't know where it went. Okay, can you clarify the Five of Swords? These are like all my like cards that confuse me on this bottom row. It's interesting. Another one that confuses me. Two of Wands. Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, okay, so it's some sort of like emotional situation, Queen of Cups, that you totally sort of, you passed on. You passed. Maybe you considered it a missed opportunity, and then you're sort of at this stage right now where you're embracing the fact that you did not pursue that emotional, I want to say connection, but it's not even that. It's just like validation, maybe, that emotional validation. Because this is like very, or I don't know. It's very like I was gonna say disconnected, but it's like misconnected. It's like the Six of Cups and the moon. Like one of those is very like innocent and loving, and the other is just sort of like mysterious and impenetrable and prone to hiding. Being drawn to the word order, it's like, but it's funny, it's saying like order up to me, like you fucking ordered it, you gotta go get it and pay for it, like, oh, that hurt my hand. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, your entire outlook is sort of in flux right now. The Six of Cups has become the Five of Swords in reverse, so you went from like seeking to connect out of a place of joy to isolating for the sake of not harming anybody else. Then this thing that you were like steadily going towards, the Knight of Pentacles, you're suddenly like, I don't even know if I can do that anymore. Like, Two of Wands is like, you're in a place that you kind of don't want to be in and you're trying to look for a way out and dream up a new solution rather than being like, oh yes, I've been waiting for this for so long, it's finally coming. It's like, no, I'm very stressed. Okay, and then from the moon knowledge, we have the Four of Swords in reverse. I wanted to say Wands. Four of Swords in reverse. yeah, this is just like burnout, frustration, like yeah. It's like when you're going up against this moon energy, this sort of like impenetrable, mysterious energy. It's like that's not exactly validating, as I said earlier. Like we're seeking emotional validation, like it's not that. Sorry, Queen. But here we are back with the Queen of Cups. So you wrapped around like the snake. You made a full circle, the Two of Cups. Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is something with the self. It's about I want to say self-reliance. It's a relief to not need someone else, to not need anything else. That's how it feels to me. The Queen of Cups here, she's sort of like larger than life, and she's setting this like ship back into the water. It's very like, if you love it, let it go energy. So maybe you're deciding to let it go. like Elsa. I love Elsa. Or I actually saw Superman, and he has an ice castle too, so he is also giving Elsa vibes. I wish I had a secret ice castle, honestly. I guess I'm jealous of them. Nine of Swords. Oh, wow. It's almost like you feel attacked, like having to put this into action or put this into motion. Like it's very haunting and anxiety inducing. It's about, but I said it was about fear too, right? And I was like, I hung out with the cricket. Like I guess I faced my fear, but it was more like my fear had just lessened, you know? Okay, what about the fear though? Let's ask. Judgment, fear of judgment. Oh, maybe you were like afraid to do this because of either the judgment of the other person or the self-judgment of like, what does walking away from this say about me? And it's almost saying it doesn't say anything. The only person who says anything is you or anybody else, and you have to decide whether or not you care enough about that. Okay, and here we are again, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay. It's talking to me about struggling to like know when it's time to move on. The Knight of Pentacles is particularly slow, but thorough, you know. And then here's the Ace of Wands, which was the original image. Okay, so this card is just like, I mean, I hate the word semen. I hate it. And it has it on this card. But it says semen ab ethereal from the heavenly seed. So it's like, obviously it's deeper than that, but anyway. But it's like it's about like etheric energy, the Ace of Wands. But I said it was like a torch. Okay. I'm feeling more it's about like holding a torch like for another person, like that turn of phrase, which is about like still sort of having emotional feelings for someone, even if you're like, I don't know. I always hear it in the context of like an old relationship, or like it's very one who got away energy. Judgment, Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay, so you're judging this person. Here's the Two of Wands again. Or you're judging yourself for holding a torch, or whatever it is. This person, that person, I don't know. The Two of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Strength card. Yeah, it's like you're making your peace with this not happening and sort of putting your energies into looking into what else can happen. There's such an energy of discontent. Like, I don't know what to make of that. Can just tell me more about the Ace of Wands? Or I guess I'm kind of losing the plot here. The King of Wands and the King of Swords. I was saying earlier about the two different sides. Maybe this is the two different sides of the mask for mask. There's a dragon and then a sword. One is about being clinical and logical. The other one is about being a visionary and executing. One is about fire, one is about air. What was I saying about fire though? The Ace of Wands. Oh, and the Kundalini snake. There's a phone ringing. I don't know, maybe that's to do with it. He has this, or I don't know, it's this like plant, flower, I don't know. Plant. But he has the rune you was on him, which means like you, which brings me back to the like fertile rabbit energy. I don't know, girls. The Sun, regeneration, and the Fool. Okay, we'll end it there. My like stomach rumbled, or like, I don't know. I guess it's ennui that I'm feeling. Like I'm still just like moody. Like, I don't know. The Sun, regeneration, and the Fool. Like, these are great cards. Like, it's fabulous, but part of me is like, I'm a little bug that lives in the mud and the sun hurts me. But I guess it's about like going through the stages of life like a bird. I mean, you're born in an egg and then you end up flying, or toad, where you're a little tadpole and then you become a toad. I guess a snake hatches from an egg too. I don't know. The regeneration card talks to me about like the energy of reuniting, because it has wheat pictured on it, so it makes me think about Persephone reuniting with her mother and the changing of seasons. But it's deeper than the changing of seasons. It's like the changing of plans. Like, it's a change of plans. It's almost like the rabbit and the moon are connected, and like the moon is like, I don't know, like pulling on it as it would a tide. It's the energy of a new day, but it's beyond that. It's the energy of like a new day in a new life, in a new identity, in a new place. Like, I don't know. I guess things shift so slowly and then you just realize that everything has changed. And there's an acceptance when it comes to being alone. I resolve all doubts by self-reflection. Nobody else can reflect back to me what I need more than I can reflect back to me. Okay, I feel like, I always feel like the ending is like lame. Like I feel like it goes nowhere, but whatever, I just gotta pull the trigger anyway. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a good one.